Welcome everyone back to another episode of Muggle with a Mike. Katie here, and I'm joined by Phil.
Hey, how are you, Katie?
I'm good. What's our theme for this episode, Philip?
Doctor Strange
Doctor
in the
Strange.
multiverse of madness.
Would we like to show off our drinking vessels?
Yes, I'll let you go first because I always go first.
Okay.
Let us see your
I've got
tankard.
Shield.
Oh, Agent of Shield.
Yeah, there you go. I thought that was apropos.
Mine's from a different multiverse
Ooh.
universe. See if you can get the reference on this. You may or may not.
Hawkins! It's the Upside Down, like the last episode where we talked about Credence being in the Upside Down. All right.
This mug only has it on only is one sided. So I can enjoy it while I'm drinking because I'm right-handed, but you aren't going to see it.
That's the magic of a glass.
Unless I drink left-handed.
I can turn the glass anywhere.
Which Stranger Things should be coming out soon. I think it comes out in June. Episode or season 4.
The season 4 trailer's out.
Speaking of trailers, did you see the She-Hulk?
No, trailer? I have not. That's the one I haven't seen. What do you think of it? Or how long is it? Can I just watch it?
Yeah, it's like 2 minutes.
Okay. That was interesting. Okay, initial reactions. It seemed interesting, and I think that is the girl that was in Search Party with Nick. I mean, I liked it up until the end. The end seemed kind of like cheesy.
That's cheesy. My big issue is I hope that is not the finished CGI because her face did not look good in a lot of those shots.
No.
I mean, when you look at like Bruce, like how, the Hulk,
details
like in the movies, it was like perfect. But it looked like if you freeze frame some of those, it just looks really
It looks like
bad.
a 2D animation superimposed on film.
Yeah. It doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, it's a trailer, so maybe they aren't done yet.
Why release it if you're not done? That's a major thing everyone's going to look at.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Well, I will watch it. It doesn't. I mean, it's Marvel.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I'm interested too for how did Bruce's arm get fixed from where he snapped, because it was unusable. It was just all withered and kind of
right.
And Abomination, like, how did he revert back to his human form? Because we saw him in Shang-Chi and he was still Abomination. Like that.
The guy.
You think Ahsoka will be on it? You think she'll be cameoed in there someplace?
They did get a picture all together recently. Yeah. That's a good point. Oh my gosh, that'll be so sad. Well, she'll clearly team up with Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Well, even if I think it'd be interesting, even if she doesn't see Vader, she sees Obi-Wan, maybe. I think they'll squeeze her in there.
There might be just, again, a cameo where she's like, Obi-Wan, I told you, the Jedi Council had too much power, and you guys are jerks, and I went on my own, and look at me. I'm doing great.
Yeah. My prediction, she'll be in it. She'll be in it.
Okay, Daredevil. Do you see they announced a new series?
I saw they announced it, which will be interesting because I don't know if they can how gritty they can make it.
Well, they have the other series on there already, so
that's true.
The same.
Yeah.
Now, question: I watched Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a while. I'm so sorry. I was watching a Christmas series in like April, but so at the end of that, do we know what happened to Kingpin?
Oh, he's not dead. If you don't see somebody die, they ain't dead.
Okay, that's our Marvel movie news for today. Now we're gonna get into Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Oh my gosh, that sounded really. Did that sound as weird as it felt? I don't know what came over me there. Let's say it normal. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. All right. We didn't do this on the last one, but I'll go ahead and do the synopsis. Dr. Stephen Strange casts a forbidden spell that opens the doorways to the
Very naughty.
Yeah,
He did
very, very
naughty
naughty.
things.
He did naughty thing in the Spider-Man where he was doing the spell and wasn't listening, and
Yeah.
Doctor Strange is, missing a beat
He's
or two.
naughty, very naughty. If it was a
That is
dud,
another good point of. So we see John as Mr. Fantastic.
mhm, Mr. Bombastic.
But does that mean that, like we were saying, if Bruce Campbell was going to play Doctor Strange, it looked like Benny Batch was the Doctor Strange in most of the universe. But are we
Mhm.
saying that those other Fantastic Fours, like Mr. Fantastic was the British guy, and but this one, John, is him, and then another one, it could be somebody else?
It could be, yeah.
Or are we saying now in the MCU, John Krasinski is Mr. Fantastic in most of the
No, I don't.
universe?
I think it could be. They're doing a Fantastic Four movie, and actually, that was everybody's first pick to be Mr. Fantastic was
Mm-hmm.
John Krasinski, and they wanted Emily Blunt to be the Invisible Woman.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, can we
but
talk
that doesn't
about
necessarily
his
mean that.
spoiler? Can we talk about his death
Yeah,
and the who's
Black
the
Bolt,
voice guy?
Black Bolt.
Yeah. Did you see that
Yeah,
coming?
no, but I mean that's. But see, that's another cool thing because since you're in an infinite universe, it's like you can kind of kill off some of those big characters. And then
Yeah.
like Professor X, I mean, that was the Professor X from the 90s cartoon. They had that yellow wheelchair, they had the
Right.
green suit with the blue tie. Even when they came on, they had that um cartoon, the theme.
So, but that's what I'm saying is they're making you feel like Professor X is Patrick Stewart in every multiverse or every
Yeah.
universe.
It could be, but you'll notice, I mean, they turned into cartoons at one point when they were going through
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, so
true.
it's like kind of the what if universe, but I don't
Yeah.
think they necessarily have to, but
I also loved Captain Carter, seeing her in real life. That was
I love seeing
awesome.
her.
And then her death
Yeah.
with the shield. Oh, and then
Did
when
you
you see
see
the
so
shield with the blood on it. Oh my god.
yeah, did you see like of course there's been a lot of memes, but like that remember when Captain America when Peggy died and like he was carrying the casket
Yeah.
like in the movie, like
Yeah.
in game or Infinity War, one of them.
Yeah, when she's old.
Yeah, he was one of the someone made a meme of that. It was like two caskets, like he was because of the front half of her in the back. Like two of them carrying.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, oh, that's cold.
That's
They had
terrible.
two little caskets. Like, he was carrying.
It's hilarious, but it's also terrible.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
could have been, they could have done something else.
I do because even like Professor X was like, just because you lose your way doesn't mean that you can't find your way back. So I mean, like, why did they? Okay, we'll murder him.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that was kind of weird. I mean, you did
I
something,
really
but
didn't like those people in that universe. I didn't think they were doing the right thing.
yeah, I mean, he tried to do the right thing, and then they killed him for it. So
He did the right thing in the wrong way.
yeah, but he ended up kind of redeeming himself because he did beat Thanos. But I don't think I
And then
just
he
thought that was
surrendered basically. But
yeah,
he did it in a dark magic way. So
yeah.
I know it was a different MCU film in the fact that it was dark and a little bit gory, which was that's horror.
Mhm.
Um, the scene when Wanda's running through the tunnels with the oil on her face, but she's supposed to be like Carrie, isn't she?
I think kind of it's reminiscent of that.
Yeah,
They couldn't
there were
use
other
blood
things.
because it's like we got to keep it PG.
Yeah, yeah. So let's kill some robots and get oil on
Yeah.
you.
Which I mean, that kind of I
But
think
then
that
there's
kind
blood on
of
Captain America's shield.
yeah. But I mean, there wasn't copious amounts like I'm covered in blood, and I think that's another kind of proof that they were going to have Iron Man in there because you had the Ultrons, you know.
All right, number 4. A bunch of longtime talented friends separate, then are forced back together and become friends with Harry Styles.
Eternals.
Yes.
Did we talk about Eternals?
No, we didn't.
Did
I
we
think
do?
we didn't do an
Or-
episode on it.
Okay.
No. I think we
Okay.
talked about it briefly.
You watched it though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Okay.
Not great, but good. Again, Marvel movies. The worst ones are good, not great.